Hi guys. Let's go to the park. Let's hang out.
I saw you down the motorway. There was something about you that day. I can still hear the shimmering sound. The hill is near, let's get right up. Walk up to the very top. We couldn't tell the sky from the ground. I know my life will never be the same after that day. You wrap me around your fingers and you stay. I don't ever wanna be alone again. In spite of all, you're my best friend.
Hi friends. I'm back. It has been a hot minute. I feel like we haven't hung out in a while. We haven't spoken in a while. I've been dreaming and planning and thinking of new fun ways to connect with you guys on here. And so, I don't know, I am full of gratitude for the community that I have on this corner of the internet, and really just want to do something that honors that. Yeah, just came back to say hi and just to hang out, and would love to just have a quick chat. I've been, I don't know if anyone else is going through this, but I've been going through this thought process of what is a glow up and what does it mean for us to grow up. And I think it's because I've been consuming a lot of glow up content, just because I don't really need to, but I've just been consuming it a lot. And I think it was just one of those things where it got me thinking. We have been, especially on this side of the internet, on YouTube, there's a huge push to glow up. And a lot of how glowing up looks on this side of the internet is attributed to your physical looks, or changing something about the way you look, or having an extreme makeover. And I just found that very interesting. And I know that part of it is like, it's because it's what trends, it's what people want to watch, and there's nothing wrong with that, and there's nothing wrong with wanting to change how you look to feel better that day. But I think it was very interesting when I started to realize that there were so many videos where it was just change the way you look and you're going to feel better. It was only that they were focusing on. And so there's so many extreme makeover, like before and after shots. And then I think progressively there was a lot of, okay, glowing up is more than just changing your physical in that moment, or an extreme makeover in that moment. And so there were videos where people were really showing their I was going to say showing the insides, but ew, people showing the insides. That would be a different side of the YouTube, a different side of the internet. So anyway, but they were just like videos where people were really showing their thought process. They were showing the inner work that they were doing, and they were showing the routines that they have, and those were really inspiring to watch. But also in that, I realized it became more of the trend. So we were gravitating away from, this is the extreme makeover I had, and I changed my hair, and I got my nails did, and I got my eyebrows did, or whatever, to like, oh, I wake up at 6 a.m. and I drink a green smoothie, which is all good. Like, don't get me wrong, it's all good, it's amazing. I remember thinking with both sides, I'm not doing enough, I'm not being enough, I'm not seeing enough, I'm not trying enough. Both things made me feel as if I was not doing enough, I was not being enough, and I was trying to take inspiration, but I realized I was being so hard on myself. And I honestly just had one of those moments where I didn't really take consideration to how much content I was consuming, and so I was developing ideas about how I should be because of that content. And I think I had a moment where I wish we could glow up and grow up the way we are meant to. I wish we would take the time for my personal growth and from my personal journey to understand what it takes for me to glow up and what it takes for me to grow up. honestly, to transition a glow up into a grow up, actually, instead of this is I'm going to change my hair, I'm going to change my clothes, I'm going to change my makeup, I'm going to change how I do this, but rather, what do I need in this moment? Do I need to change my hair in this moment? Maybe that's what's going to make you feel good on the day, and do it. Even with the whole routines and the green smoothies and like, I'm sure you can imagine the vlog I'm talking about right now. I also had to be cognizant of the fact that my journey is different from someone else's journey. And yes, these videos are trending. And yes, they are very similar because people in the side of the internet, we know what people want to see. So we will show it to them. Not that they're lying. Maybe this is what these people do, but we know what people want to see, so we show it to them. But also just realizing that this is a very curated idea of someone's morning, a very curated idea of how they want to look, about how they think they should look. And so the idea of a glow up is a very curated idea. And there is danger in it being very similar or looking very similar to the next person's glow up. And really just, I know this is very long and everywhere, but really I just want to encourage you, whoever's watching this, and myself, honestly, I'm trying to do this every day, to think of a glow up as a way to grow up. How do I change something about myself, to honor myself, to respect myself, to appreciate myself? How do I grow from having a thought about myself and changing it, whatever that looks like? How do I grow in a healthy way? Instead of quick fix, okay, here she is, Miss Thing kind of vibes. And really, even with setting routines, how do I set a routine that honors me, that honors my process? How do I set a routine that makes me feel like I'm a complete and whole and wonderful person? How do I set boundaries for myself? If I am not able to do this routine today, that's also okay. I can be lazy. Lazy is okay. Lazy is a word we should also incorporate in our lives. But anyway, that's a chat for another day. So yeah, I think today was just a really nice day to just relax. And I wanted you guys to come along with me and just share this journey of me trying to figure out, what is a glow up? Is it really just to grow up? What does it mean for us to grow up? I think a lot of us, or I'm assuming a lot of you who watch this, are in your early 20s or even late 20s, and we're having to grow up. But we are growing up we're having our 20s in a very social media driven time, which is difficult and tricky because you need to find your space and yourself and your voice in this time. And I hope that you are thriving wherever you are, and if you're just surviving, that's okay too. Surviving is not bad. It eventually does lead to thriving, but sometimes you gotta survive before you thrive, But let me know how your thought process is going, or what your thought process is on what I just shared, and not your thought process on my English, because clearly my English said no for this section of the video. But yeah, let me know, how are you glowing up? How are you growing up? What do you think is a glow up? What do you think it is to grow up? Let me know. Let's chat. I feel awkward now, so I'm gonna say bye and maybe we'll chat later. I love you.
You wrap me around your fingers and you stay. I don't ever wanna be alone again. Despite all, you're my best friend.